What? This food is garbage. What? I'm sorry, Dad. I wasn't competent enough to keep your business. Huh? What the heck?
Trouble Busters!
Hello there, Shady Allen. You're here again. What? My name is Alan. I'm a sushi chef and I own a restaurant. I'm always in search of customers, and I'm in an even more desperate search for a girlfriend. But I don't have the guts to talk to people. My restaurant is supported by regulars who've been dining for years, but business isn't looking so great. Your restaurant is so empty, I can find you across this place. But what am I supposed to do? Oh, that's not good. You need more confidence to get more business, but rest assured, I can teach you how to be more confident. Huh? Hello, Mr. Yale. This gentleman is a renowned restaurant critic. I brought him here just because we're in the same industry. Let's have him try your sushi. What? But you need to gain more confidence, right? What? This food is garbage. Oh my God! This food is not even edible. Oh no! Oh, that's too bad. Wait, please wait. Oh no! I've never had such terrible sushi. The food smelled fishy and the rice was undercooked. Food tasted like garbage. I'm sorry, Dad. I wasn't competent enough to keep your business. This business was established over 200 years ago, and I inherited it from my dad. But it's coming to an end, all because of me. I'm so sorry, Dad. I might as well close down this business if I don't get any customers today. Hello, welcome. I'll give you my recommendations. What? Really? Is this even possible? I can't be crying all day long. I need to get to work. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! Thanks for doing that. I've always hated this place. It's right by my restaurant. It's shady, and the owner doesn't seem confident, but the food was good. But thanks to you, Mr. Yale, my business seems promising. I'll ask for your help again when I need it. No worries at all. This is just part of my job. Huh? What the heck? What's going on? Oh, I don't know. You gave a terrible review, right? Of course I did. I wrote it in my blog and talked about it on a TV show, too. Why is this happening, then? I don't know. I didn't see a single person at this restaurant just a couple hours ago. Why? Why? Oh, Mr. Yale, are you sure you did the job? How many times do I need to tell you that
Oh, you must be Mr. Yale, the critic known to always criticize.
What?
Can I hear you say a criticism?
What the heck? Are you insulting me, lady? If you're going to talk to me like that, I'm going to criticize you. You're on broadcast. What? You're on a nationwide broadcast. What? Why didn't you tell me about that as soon as we walked in?
But you walked in all unexpectedly.
Anyways, what the heck is going on here?
Huh?
This place doesn't even look like they serve anything edible. Why are the TV people here to broadcast?
Oh, didn't you know?
Huh?
That gentleman right there.
Oh, Mr. York. Mr. York? Who the heck is that? Oh, don't you know him? Huh? Mr. York used to be a head chef at the White House in the past, and people also say that every restaurant that he chooses becomes super famous. And if you have Mr. York on your screensaver, your dreams will come true too. He's a legend that all critics talk about. He's known to have the God's tongue. And he used to work at a super high-end restaurant while he turned himself into a food critic. That's who that gentleman is.
Oh, don't you guys know our show?
Huh? This is a popular TV show that's about how Mr. York goes around at privately owned restaurants to find the next 5-star restaurant. What? Oh my God! Isn't that the same concept as my TV show?
Huh?
Mr. Yale, do you...
I didn't know you had a TV show.
Oh, how do you not know about my show? It's called The Criticizing Critic Mr. Yale Criticizes Again.
Have you ever heard of it?
Nope. You guys are rude. It's broadcast on TBB channel every Wednesday at 2 a.m. No, that's just a local channel.
I'd rather watch a different show.
How dare you say that without even watching my show? But this doesn't make sense at all.
Huh?
If your show is all about restaurants, why didn't you choose mine instead of this shady place here? I'm sure my restaurant is far more popular than this place, too.
Oh, don't you understand?
What? Our show is all about finding the hidden gem.
And besides...
I was the one who decided to try this place. But why? My restaurant looks cleaner, and our menu is also... I chose this place because it gave me nostalgia. What? Oh, you look like you're new to the industry, but don't you know how classic this restaurant is? Classic? But this place just looks shady. This type of restaurant is the real deal that's been family operated for generations. This Wata-Day Sushi has been in business for 200 years. Alan is the 15th owner of this restaurant. What? Really? I'm sure he's been taught how to make sushi even before he was ever taught how to crawl. How do you even know that? I can tell by just looking at you. You're a 5-star chef, even to my eyes. And your father used to be a great chef, too. What? How do you even know my father? I told you, right? I felt nostalgia when I saw this place. Does that mean I've had an opportunity back in the day to try your father's food? Your father made some of the best sushi that I've ever had. Oh, of course he did. Doesn't that mean you're losing customers because you're not competent like your father? Of course I was right. Even a critic gave a terrible review about your sushi. But then I was shocked when I had your sushi, Alan. Your food was even better than what I had with your father. What? Did you just say that my food was good? Yes, I did. I said that it was even better than your father's. Hold on, right there. Huh? I've already given a review about this restaurant. You can't just walk in and start giving second opinions about it. That's right. I don't know who the heck you are, but no one wants you here. Just get out. Yup, I've already given a terrible review for this restaurant.
Those are all lies, right?
Huh? I just got an email from the studio, but there's a bunch of viewers calling to complain about Mr. Yale. What?
Mr. Yale was bribed to give terrible reviews about restaurants that are actually great, and he'd give great reviews about terrible restaurants as long as he gets that bribery.
That's terrible! How could you say that? I would never do anything like that. I swear to my food critic career. If you keep listening to those guys, I'm gonna sue you guys for defamation and obstruction of my business. In addition, I'm going to criticize you that your report is terrible too.
Oh, there you go. You're criticizing again.
I gave a terrible review about this restaurant because I genuinely thought that this place is terrible. Besides, it's my style to give a super dry review. If anyone has anything to say about my reviews, it's against my freedom of speech. Why don't you explain it again, then? Huh? How precisely was Alan's food so terrible? Tell me. Sure, I can do that. I'm confident and competent as a food critic. Mr. Yale, are you sure about this? You said that guy is a legendary food critic. And I'm a popular food critic too. I know what I'm doing. Let me talk about the details of my review for the food that this place serves. First of all, about the fish. The grease gets all over the mouth as soon as you pop the sushi into it. It smells as fishy as garbage and it's terrible. Next, the rice. It's completely undercooked and it's as hard as sand. It's not tacked and it tastes almost as if a child were playing with Play-Doh. Lastly, the vinegar. I didn't taste the vinegar at all, and I even felt that I smelled something off in the food. In conclusion, I gave a terrible review about the food that this establishment serves.
Woohoo! Mr. Yale! Take that, Alan. Mr. York. Now you know that Mr. Yale wasn't lying.
Which item did you start off with?
Huh?
Of course I started off with the fatty tuna. You're always supposed to start off with the fatty tuna. It's common sense.
Oh my God! He doesn't know anything. What?
But you're supposed to start off with fatty tuna. You're wrong. Huh? You might think it's just sushi, but the chef typically comes up with the correct order to eat in order for the customer to get the full experience out of each type of fish.
What do you mean?
Correct order? You call yourself a food critic? How do you not even know this? You need to start by enjoying light-flavored items such as whitefish, then proceed to enjoy shellfish, tuna, roes, and urchin. Then reset your palate by enjoying something light-flavored again, such as egg. Then enjoy other shellfish, such as squid and shrimp. Then proceed to enjoy heavier items, such as fatty tuna at the very end. What? And as you enjoy the heavy items like fatty tuna, you should occasionally enjoy lighter items again, such as vinegar-pickled shad, so you can reset your palate again. Then end your meal with items such as eel, tuna roll, or cucumber roll.
Mr. Yale?
But if the food is truly good, it should still taste good no matter what you eat first. Besides, the rice was terrible here, too. I saw you soaking the rice into soy sauce as much as you can before you ate the food.
Oh boy.
I'm sure it altered the flavor profile of the rice. What's wrong with using soy sauce for sushi? I mean, you're supposed to put soy sauce on the fish, not the rice, and even then, not so much. That's just how you're supposed to enjoy sushi. What? I also saw you dissolving tons of wasabi into the soy sauce, too. I'm sure it made it challenging to really feel the umami that the fish had.
Oh Lord.
And to add to that, I could smell your perfume from miles away when you visited my restaurant, so the weird smell must have been your...
It must have been the perfume.
But no matter how I eat the food or have on perfume, that's all up to the customer, right? If I wasn't supposed to do any of that, you might as well warn your customers as they walk in.
Oh God, that guy doesn't know anything about the proper manners.
What?
I don't know if he's really a food critic. Who wears a perfume when you go to a sushi restaurant?
Oh, God! Mr. Yale, I need you to get it together!
Shut up, I know what I'm doing. Just because I didn't eat the food correctly, I'm not going to change the review I gave for this restaurant. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give an even worse review for humiliating me in front of others and being so rude to me.
And not only you don't know your manners, but you didn't even know how to eat sushi!
Well then, it seems like it's obvious enough to anyone's eyes that your reviews are all lies. Shut up! I've never lied about any of the reviews I've ever given, including my review for this place. They were all lies. Huh? Well, why are you guys here?
Who are you guys?
We're all victims of Mr. Ye's false reviews. What?
Mr. Yale gave us horrible reviews about our restaurant too, and those reviews weren't even true.
Wow, I didn't know there were more victims. That's right, we saw the nationwide broadcast about Alan's restaurant while we also saw Mr. Yale walk into this place.
Oh, this is going to be a great show.
What do you guys want from me? I'm busy right now, so you need to leave.
No, that's not going to happen.
Huh?
We already know about the fact that you've been giving horrible reviews about good restaurants whenever the competitors had bribed you to give those terrible reviews.
What? But let me just tell you that I give terrible reviews when the food is actually terrible.
Although this part was never broadcasted.
Mr. York had visited our restaurant after you visited, and we were almost about to give up our business.
What? And he gave us genuine reviews about what he had to say about our food.
And instead of getting other terrible reviews,
We've been getting great reviews.
And our businesses are doing great.
what?
Mr. York, how could you? Why would you go around giving reviews to the restaurants that I already reviewed?
Oh, all I did was simply try the food myself and said great things about the food if I felt that it was great.
But you're not supposed to do that. I'm going to sue you for obstructing my... We're the ones who will be suing you, Mr. Yale.
What the heck is this? Mr. Yale, you're not useful at all. It seems like that Mr. York guy is far more powerful than you are.
How could you say that? Customers are always honest. If the food is good and the place makes them smile, they'll always return. And because I gave an honest review about this restaurant, Alan, you're going to have a promising business moving forward. Thank you so much, Mr. York. I heard that Mr. Yale lost his place as a food critic after the incident and that he's pretty much banned from the industry. Instead, the nationwide broadcast that was going on ended up going viral on social media, and I heard he stays at home all day to avoid people finding him. As for Thomas's sushi restaurant, people were talking about it for a while after he went on a nationwide broadcast too, but he eventually started losing customers due to his poor food quality. He ended up moving to the countryside after closing down his business, while he rarely ever sees anyone. As for me, welcome in! The broadcast made my restaurant super famous. I've gotten so much business, I was able to do a renovation and hire a few other chefs. We've been super busy every day. It's always motivating to know that someone will always know as long as you work hard with full integrity. Trouble Busters!